Hello my dears, this is Sarah from sheholdsdearly.com, and today I'm going to share with you 10 inexpensive framed art ideas. I'm going to start with the most obvious one. Number one is going to be thrifted art. And that's where I get almost all of my frames, and if I ever find a little oil painting, like I think I paid $1 or $2 for this at a garage sale. So always look for framed art at garage sales and thrift stores, number one. Number two, calendar pages can be framed. This is an old one actually from high school. These little boys in front of the Eiffel Tower, and I just cut it to size and put it in a frame I had. Number three, this is a family photo that I found in my mom's stash of pictures. My grandfather's in here somewhere, and I especially love group shots, these old black and white group shots, soldiers or class pictures or whatever. I'm really into those right now, and just really love the length of this picture. So raid your family photos and find ones you like. Number four, framed book pages. These I needed something. These used to be the kids' chore charts in here, and I needed something for a filler for our Christmas decorating for our Christmas home tour. So I had one of my kids cut out pages from the Hardy Boys books that we had and just stuck them in there. And they don't even have to be right side up. Some of these are upside down, and super cute, vintage look. Number five, you can always turn your frame into a chalkboard. My husband did this for me as a gift one time, just a piece of Masonite, and then we took that spray paint, chalkboard paint, and put that on there. So you can do that with a frame, not very expensive. Number six, this is just a pressed fern. You could do flowers or whatever natural element you have that you could use. Press it in a book for about 3 days and then stick it in a frame. I love this Reese frame. I'll link this below. This is from World Market. Number seven, you could frame a feed stock. I actually made this for one of my kids' birthday parties for her. It was a horse theme. And so I actually printed it to make it look like a feed stock. I printed it on the printer and then ironed it on burlap. And then after the party, I kind of wanted to remember it somehow, and so I just made this simple frame, and this little 1x2 board cost a couple bucks at Home Depot. So that, and I like the size of it. Sometimes you need a really big piece and you may not have, extra funds for that. So framing a feed sack, you can also buy authentic feed sacks on Etsy. Number eight is a fun one. It's printables. There's free printables online, especially on Pinterest. Here's one that I have used, just a lilac seed packet. I'll link this one below. I've used this in my spring decorating. This one is kind of a blend with the book page idea. I just printed this little rabbit image onto a book page and had that in my Easter decorating, and then some bird printables too that I had on my porch this spring. So I'll link some of my favorite ones below, but those are super easy and fun and inexpensive. Number nine, sheet music. This actually, you could print something off online, but this was actually my grandfather's music, and you've probably seen our piano, but he was very good at the piano, and I got a lot of his sheet music. So I framed this one to remember him. That looks really classic. Number 10 is paint by number. So this is a recent project that the kids and I did. I got this as a kit on Etsy, and I think it was $15, for a nice size painting. It did come out a little bright. I find that when I order fabrics or anything that I'm needing specific colors on, that when I order them from China, which is where this kit came from, a lot of times their colors are a lot brighter. I don't know if it's the culture that they just like colors a little brighter or something. So I wanted to mute it a little bit, so I actually did go over this with a white furniture wax in the end to kind of quiet it down. But this might be a good solution if you're wanting more of an actual oil painting feel. You could buy a paint by number kit. hope you got some inspiration today and you're feeling like you can tackle some of your wall decorating and not break the bank. So thank you so much for stopping by today. If you are new here, please consider hitting that subscribe button. I do post regularly, and I teach on professional interior design and our vintage home life. All right, take care, and I will talk to you soon.